Samurai-haired Lewis here to elaborate on yesterday's esoteric forbidden teachings. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lewis Angel. I'm a self-improvement YouTuber, specifically for sensitive men, emotional men, feminine men, femboys, submissive men, any of that general category, although all are welcome. And yesterday's video was about how the advice I gave in yesterday's video was treat your friends like they were your girlfriend. Now, I'm not advocating for that kind of behavior. What I mean by that is, you know how you never really think to call your friends or check up on them, how they're doing. You know how, like, you wish people would call on you and invite you to things and ask you how you're doing? And you don't really do that with other people until you get a girlfriend. When you get a girlfriend, you're all over her. You want to take her everywhere. You're always giving her compliments. You want to buy her lots of presents. Like, how about you do that for your friends first? Obviously not telling them, like, I love you, or if you're comfortable, then yeah, sure, but not being romantic, but like giving them thoughtful gestures that show that they mean a lot to you and that you care about them. And if you don't really feel that way about them, just do it anyways, and you'll find that you end up caring more about them. Or do it to your family members, like your friend, like your parents. Sorry, I was trying to get something off screen. Like your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncles, anyone you're particularly close with. The benefit to this is that, let me give you an example. One time one of my friends, his headphones broke, and he was like, man, it's been rough on the bus the last few days. My headphones broke and I haven't been able to listen to music. So next time I went to the convenience store, I remember that, and I just bought him headphones. Not too expensive, like a cheap pair of earbuds, but he really liked it. It was really thoughtful. And the people around us, when I presented it to him, they were like, oh, that's so sweet. It's a thoughtful gesture that people like. This one time when, a few weeks ago, I was in my bio class, and this one guy lost his water bottle, and I told him, you know, the lost and found is like, you can go ask for it, and maybe they'll have it. And he was like, yeah, I'll do that sometime. When the teacher gave us a 15-minute break, I went down to the front desk and I said, hey, so where's the lost and found for someone who lost a water bottle? They told me where it was. I came up after break. I told him, hey, so I asked them where the lost and found is, and it's right over there. And even the people around us at the table were like, oh, that's so sweet. And he was like, thanks, man, I appreciate that. Like, that is something you would have done for your girlfriend or a girl you're interested. Pretend like everyone was your crush, honestly. Like, if you have a crush on someone, you're really thinking about, like, how to do things for them, how to, like, really get them. Except it's not very wholesome, because you have ulterior motives. You want to get in their pants. You want to make them yours. You want to have a relationship with them. It's very conditional, whereas this is completely unconditional. You want nothing in return. You literally just want to be a good person to this person and do goodwill to them. The benefit to this is that it raises your standard up, so that when you do get a girlfriend, you're that much better. Because, like, if this is just who you are to everyone else for no reason, imagine how much better you're going to be for your girlfriend. It's sort of like training, but it's also making it more authentic, because now you're even more authentically doing this for your girlfriend as opposed to just doing it to get in her pants. Now, I ended up basically summarizing all of yesterday's video, so if you already saw yesterday's video, this was basically just a rerun, but if you haven't seen it, then you basically got it. Now, the way I wanted to expand on that today was by saying that, what was I gonna say? Oh, by saying that now the way you treat your loved one the way you treat your girlfriend will be more consistent, because there's no such thing as unconditional love. As you think in the honeymoon phase that you really, really love your girlfriend and that you're never gonna treat her a certain way, but that's not true. The honeymoon phase doesn't last forever. Eventually, you are going to do something that makes your girlfriend angry, and she is going to get angry in return. Or, like, your girlfriend's going to do something that makes you angry. You're going to get angry at her, and then she's going to get angry at you in return. Or one of you is going to get really sad and upset at the other. One of you is going to get really depressed. One of you is going to get really jaded. One of you is going to think about maybe seeing another person, maybe, like, getting really passive-aggressive and lashing out in a comment, or keeping secrets from the other person. This is the way all relationships go eventually. Even if you're on self-improvement, relationships are just difficult. So what I'm saying is your good mood will not last forever. And when your good mood doesn't last forever, you don't feel like doing those same small kind things anymore, and you may be surprised the depths that your heart can go to. You may even start doing some small malicious things like passive aggressive comments, or like purposely not doing things like not getting the special granola that she likes, like thinking she can get it for herself. It's small things like those. Like, think about that. It's such a small thing. Like, she can get the granola herself. I don't need to do it. It's a small thing, but it has malicious intent. There's this person that you're supposed to like, supposed to love, and you're going out of your way now to do something small that hurts them, because it literally would have cost you nothing to just put the granola in. So the benefit to doing this, the benefit to treating everyone like your crush, to treating everyone like your girlfriend, or maybe not everyone, like your friends and family, first and foremost. The benefit to doing small acts of kindness for people with nothing in return, like completely wholesomely, completely naturally, and that it makes you a better person and then it raises your standard up for behavior, is that now it's just a part of who you are. It's unconditional behavior, so that when you do get a girlfriend, even if she makes you mad, even if she makes you sad, even I shouldn't say makes you, because at the end of the day, she can't make you do anything without your consent. If you're mad, it's because you consented to being mad. If you're sad, it's because you consented to being sad. So, if you feel a certain way now because of something that happened, like you're sad, you're angry, you're still gonna do those thoughtful gestures, those small and big thoughtful gestures, because it's not dependent on your mood, and it is no longer dependent on what she gives you. It's not dependent on whether or not she gives you her body, her affection, her emotions, her loyalty. Like, what she gives you doesn't matter, because it's just, thought that was a rabbit, it's not a rabbit, because it's just who you are. She could literally betray you, not treat you right, and you would still do it. It is your new default. It's not dependent on her changing mood. It's not dependent on her behavior. It's not dependent on anything. And that will make you can see that, right? You can see how that would make you so much better in a relationship. You understand, right? I hope you enjoyed the beautiful weather, the beautiful snow. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something. Remember, it's not learning if your behavior doesn't change. Peace, brother.